Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation from the Board of Directors of Gem4Me Group, which was hosted on Monday, July 6th of 2020. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of all the speakers today. Alexander Kachinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and today we have a conference during which we will discuss our business and all of the latest news regarding it. Let's get to the presentation of our business that will discuss its core notions, our future goals and perspectives, as well as current updates. As a reminder, our schedule of conferences for the following few weeks is depicted on the slide here, and be sure to submit any questions you may have in order for developers and marketers to prepare diligent answers. I wanted to discuss what we are doing and the new era of opportunities that we are now in. These changes may throw someone off of their path of development. However, any crisis like such is also an opportunity and a new chance to work even harder and find a way out of such situation, emerging very much victorious. Moreover, today's situation in the world is different from back in 2008, as everyone has simultaneously switched over to digital notions and are living online, spending practically all of their time living digitally surrounded by IT products and technology. Therefore, our answer to the current situation in the world is our product, Gem4Me Messenger, with its built-in global commercial market space platform. While the Messenger portion provides the ability of uninterrupted communication via text, audio, video, and streaming, as well as sharing, sending any types of files, and even starting your own info channel. Additionally, MarketSpace also offers a simple and free creation of stores for one-time sales, for individual entrepreneurs, for small and medium-sized companies, for large companies, and for any country of the world. Moreover, we are also introducing numerous new functions to our application that will be used by hundreds of millions of users all over the world, while some will be shareholders of this application at the same time. The world has now changed the most it ever did in such a short period of time, and it will never be the same. Interest and demand towards digital applications and platforms meant for communicating and online commerce will grow rapidly. Consequently, their values will also grow as well, and we are confident that Project Gem4Me MarketSpace will enter the stage of rapid growth and major demand in the nearest time. As a result, our project offers for those people who are looking for ways to earn in this rapidly changing world and current events is the fact that path towards millions of users all over the world will be using our application, while some will own shares of it. Currently, we have more than 26,000 shareholders of MarketSpace, and all of those shareholders will receive profits from its sale. Our business is venture investments in creation of a modern messenger with a global commercial and financial market space platform on amazing conditions for an investor, the ability to become a shareholder of a prospective company. This is a truly unique capability, as based on the examples of venture investments, the profitability margins on this market sector are simply astronomical, thousands and dozens of % profitability. Such examples of profitability from venture projects of 21st century are well known and are in the news over the past decade or so, and here are the examples of known venture projects in our sector, the IT sector of the market. All these projects were also financed by someone as they generated profits back for them. They also had investors, although the market of venture investments is very strict and secluded, not available for common investors, as only investors with million-dollar investment amounts and more can participate in these projects. We are creating a global Gem4Me platform that will connect merchants with consumers and will allow them to effectively communicate with one another. The platform will allow to receive a large amount of information regarding their acquired products and services, reviews and ratings all in one place, which is very convenient and will save lots of valuable time. As a result, it will also drastically increase the value of our market-based platform, as we are building an ecosystem. And when such ecosystems are purchased, it is not the IT code that is in its foundation that they are looking for, but rather the users with their information and behavioral patterns. User information is very expensive, while we are developing a platform with a wide range of functionalities being offered to them, which are essential for a large amount of users, which also leads to the services and products becoming less pricey, which leads in return to more new users on the platform, a snowball effect of some sort. Additionally, all of these users exhibit their own individual behavioral patterns, which are very valuable and only continue to increase in value. The application will be sold not at a certain time, but rather when the whole platform achieves a certain amount of users, services, and is completed. We see our marketplace as a distinct advantage, as currently more and more people are making purchases online, and a marketplace is a service and a platform that is substituting e-commerce due to it being a universal block platform using merchants and buyers, uniting them all in one place. It is also a new concept of marketing which offers bidirectional commerce, where a buyer holds real power due to the ability of being able to make a choice. And the e-commerce Research Foundation recently found that marketplaces will conduct up to 50% of sales volumes in the nearest 4 years. And overall, marketplace is the next evolutionary step of e-commerce. Currently, a whole revolution of platforms is undergoing in the world, as these platforms are generating value for its users. The more users a platform has, the cheaper services on the platform are, which attracts even more users as a result. Platforms do not produce any products, but rather they are simply uniting and combining a large amount of people, which create value for the platform. Additionally, marketplace platforms generate very large monetary volumes and earnings for its users. For instance, Amazon charges 17% from each transaction, eBay charges 10 to 12% from each transaction on their platform, and AliExpress charges annual rent fees per every store hosted on their platform. Furthermore, our application also has its own uniqueness and advantages over the competitors on the market today. Firstly, the dynamic of growth of users of our application has grown from 1 to 12 million of current users, as today we have 12,055,699 users of our application all over the world, and we are confident that this year the amount of users will grow drastically rapidly up due to the completion of the technological development and the launch of regional marketplaces. Moreover, another major depiction of our application's accomplishments is the fact that we conduct regular valuations of our application by independent auditing companies, and the most recent valuation of June of 2020 totaled at $464 million. Our application has multiplied its value by 10 times over the course of just 3 years as we continue moving towards attaining our major goals. Moreover, our main developer is Synesys, which is very well known in the IT world with its digital creations worth billions of dollars, some of which include the Viber Messenger and Playtika gaming platform. And lastly, one of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we operate in a niche that has only 2 competitors currently, where apart from us is only the WeChat Messenger, which is limited to operating strictly within China, while our GemForMe platform can be used globally. The core advantage of ours is that we created a legal structure that allows for investors with minor amounts to participate in a major venture project. Our complicated yet transparent legal structure in European Union is in accordance to all the laws and regulations, as well as monthly audits for the full protection of our whole shareholders are conducted. A few words regarding technological portion of the application, as the core technological notions will be completed in 2020, while we are expecting to launch first 2 regional marketplaces in United States and Russia, with continuous introduction of new regions of the world thereafter. Additionally, the release of July 15th also features such powerful aspects as group audio calls for up to 50 people and video conferences for up to 50 people, which brings our application to the same par as all the other competitors on the market and even above. while in August we will also introduce audio messages and screen sharing, as well as the web version of our MarketSpace platform and a desktop version of our application for the convenience of our users. One of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we are not offering for you to finance a new product with unknown perspectives, but rather we are offering for you to finance the continuance of development of the application that is already valued at $465 million and has already been installed by 12 million people. As the result, the year of 2020 will be the final year of creating our application. However, unfortunately, we cannot predict how much our application will be worth once completed, although we can anticipate its value by monitoring the world's current events and comparing our application to other competitors and their values. On average, the value of a global messenger is about $30 billion, while marketplaces can be worth between $100 billion to $1 trillion. Therefore, by developing not just a messenger but rather a messenger with a marketplace, we are transferring to a much more valuable market sector. One of the brightest examples of such is the WeChat Messenger, where it was valued at $83.5 billion back in 2015, while today Tencent, the company that owns the messenger, achieved its market capitalization of about $400 billion, getting very close to Facebook in this regard. That is the major increase in value that a marketplace platform creates. And with our project, you are able to become a co-owner of the world's second messenger with a built-in marketplace of a global scale. Another advantage of ours is our generous referral program that allows to receive earnings and monetary bonuses in additional packages of shares on a daily basis if you are an active investor who helps promote our project. Our generous referral program is an essential part of our project as it allows for our partners to earn and receive great monetary rewards by helping promote our application. However, it is also important to note that every venture project has its advantages and also disadvantages. Every venture project is a risk, although the potential earnings that they can yield is very, very high. We are unable to announce the exact timeframes for when the project will be completed. However, the generous referral program allows to earn while our project is still being finalized. And lastly, we cannot guarantee profitability, yet we can base our predictions based on our competitors on the market, as well as our application is already valued at $465 million, depicting that we are on the right path and are continuously improving. As part of our generous referral program, each week we summarize the results of the earnings and work conducted and the weekly earnings of those active partners. As you can see, the geography of those partners is widespread, and over the course of last week, we had 59 partners from 12 countries with earnings of more than €1,000, 33 partners from 10 countries with more than €2,000, 20 partners from 8 countries with more than €4,000, and 7 partners from 4 countries with earnings of more than €10,000 in a matter of just 1 week. And our top earning partner of last week earned €19,500. These are the profitability rates of our project for those partners who wish to earn not just when the project is finished and is sold, but also while it is being developed. Let's make these amounts more frequent over the course of the summer, and we are confident that this is the time when big amounts can be earned. In conclusion, not many tend to understand this, but the idea has a very deep meaning to it. As the world's best inventor said, Warren Buffett, best time to invest is when everyone else is not interested. It is impossible to succeed by buying what is already popular. And lastly, the amount of shares remaining is depicted here on this slide as it is continuously decreasing week by week, and we are on the final stretch with the technological development almost being completed. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time as I am now passing the word to Valery Ostrikov, the member of the Board of Directors. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue the conference of today while I will be discussing our strategy for the future and other notions regarding it. Firstly, I wanted to discuss how we are adjusting and are working during the times of worldwide turbulent uncertainty. It is impossible to predict the future outcomes of our actions with total precision, and despite that, we do make correct decisions even at times of limited information being available to us. There are certain principles that we are maintaining within our team to provide positive future outcomes. Moreover, strategy is the core of making decisions. It is impossible to create a step-by-step plan when we are lacking complete information spectrum for making a proper decision. A step-by-step plan does not even have much importance to us, as our main common goal is what we are striving for. We are creating a global platform that is contributing to the modern revolution of platforms, and we need to make sure that we are on the right path towards attaining that goal. As the result, each subdivision of our strategy distinguishes the shortest path to achieving the one common goal we have. That is the most effective way for ensuring we attain our set goals in the most efficient and productive manner. Our employees and technical engineers are continuously adjusting accordingly to the world in order to attain our common goal, most efficiency. And lastly, the goal itself must be clearly understood by everyone. In essence, at the time of uncertainty and our rapidly changing world, the final goal is the foundation for any work, as all parties must continue working towards attaining that goal. We are creating a platform that will allow numerous people to have an alternative financial stream. Our project is at the center of the IT industry that continues to develop further and provides not only stability but also confidence in tomorrow. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Alexander Kachinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kachinovsky speaking. Let's now continue our conference by discussing the latest promotions that are in effect for the next 4 months. Firstly, the cashback promotion is still valid, where a partner can receive 5% cashback from his or her purchases when paying for a package using encrypted currency. The Maximized Advantages promotion for your advantage is still available and can be used while the amount of complimentary shares will be decreasing continuously, as currently it contains 250 complimentary shares until July 31st. While the Big Profits promotion, during which each purchase yields 40% more shares for buyers and sponsors than assumed by the marketing plan, is valid until July 15th. Don't forget of our CCA 10 Powerful Surrounding promotion, which is also still available, yet the board of directors can end it at any time based on the remaining amount of shares. It is very profound and is available, although it will be receiving a smaller amount of shares starting July 31st as well. In other news, we've decided not to have minor promotions anymore, but rather now are introducing a new condition lasting until October 30th. As mentioned before, the 50% of complimentary shares for buyers plus 25% of personal bonus for sponsors remains the same. Starting July 1st, there will be 40% of complimentary shares with a 10% decrease thereafter each month, as well as the decrease will be happening bi-monthly, while the main amount of shares and packages will remain the same. Complimentary shares are slowly decreasing in the amount twice each month. There will be no more complimentary shares gifted as of November 1st. Moreover, the cost of shares is also going to be increasing each month, as by November 1st the price of one share will be at €55. This system is in effect starting July 1st. Additionally, this table depicts the newly introduced system until November 1st, as well as all of the promotions that are currently valid are also depicted here to show what they include and the complimentary gifts associated with them. Be sure to look at this table to have your point of reference, while the Super, Mega, and Giga packages are also receiving a decrease of complimentary shares as well, which is depicted on this table. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time. We wish you profound earnings and lots of productive work with these new introductions, and until we meet next time.